Welcome to Ethereum Catalyst meeting 133. On agenda, we have ECH updates, Ethereum network upgrades, related information, and other meetings. Those are happening under the Ethereum ecosystem. We'll talk about some initiatives and recent airdrops and things like that. We have received selection. And yeah, we'll look into the general updates and discussion. So starting with the first item, which is about ECH engineering. I see George on the call. George, if you would like to maybe share about the progress on the website.
Yeah, sure. So there's been a few updates on the website that have just been merged yesterday. So the first thing is an update to the content on the homepage. So you'll notice it looking a little different. There's also been a new page added for getting involved. That's to be redesigned as well this coming week. And then there were a few links that are working on the website that there's a patch pending right now that's ready to be merged as well. So those are the main updates around the website.
So did you mention patch is ready? Like, do we have a pull request for that already?
Yep. Yeah, there's a PR for it.
Could you maybe share the link here in the chat so we can perhaps take a look and merge it right away?
Yeah, sure.
Well, thank you. And if you could also maybe add on the L2E page. I think I can add it over here. So for L2E page, this week we would be working on collecting questions for the EIPs. Those are considered for inclusion in Petra upgrade. And with that, I think by midweek of July, mid-July, we should be good to share the first quiz for Petra upgrade. Is kind of a good tentative timeline, George?
Yeah, I think that's a good timeline. The main blockers that would prevent that would be if the quiz or the assets for the Learn Earn NFT weren't available by then. When it comes to the front end and so forth, that is a pretty easy update to make. So,
All right. So I'm looking into this PR. I think this covers the homepage join link, network upgrade links, and things like that. But did we also fix the, yes, replace broken Discord link in homepage? Perfect. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for this link and this patch. And we have merged it, so it should be good. All right, the next one here is ECH Ops. ZK, yeah, if you would like to share all updates on that side.
Sure. So I guess I'll start with EPD. 2 weeks ago, we posted the Octant follow-up podcast and video. Then this week, I'm going to be posting the podcast and video for Push Protocol. And yeah, those will be going up. Other than that, we created a Farcaster, so people should definitely follow us there. And we're going to start posting on both the Twitter and the Farcaster. Outside of that, we're putting together a proposal to kind of have like a event regarding like solo staking and stakers in general. I think that might be it. Oh, and did some interview. So we might have someone new join the team.
Great. Thank you so much for all these updates. Yes, we look forward to some changes upcoming with the Ethereum Cat Herder as an organization. And we are also looking forward to welcome some new team members. Thanks for helping us in that. I see one, the next one here is Meet the Herders. I received an update from Educadia. He is unable to join the meeting because of his conflict. And he mentioned that he is working to get the next interview with Rory, who was one of our contributors. And he also worked for ETH Global Team. And if I have not mistaken, he's also applying for EPF Protocol Fellowship. So yeah, we look forward to learn more about him, his contributions and role in the Ethereum cat herders and Meet the Herder. That's on the Meet the Herders. On EIPS Insight, taking a look at the website eipsinsight.com. Right now, we have 11 ERC in draft and 5 is new, but there are 14 proposals in review for EIPs. Most of these proposals are proposals for Petra upgrade. We now have a Meta EIP. Meta EIP for Petra is EIP 7600. So according to the process, if you want to move one proposal from one state to another state, it is important that whatever proposals are listed in the required section should also move the status. And that's why we have this big number as a review proposals in EIP. We do see one ERC in last call, and the last call date is June 25. The ERC number is 7540. So people, if you have any thoughts, ideas, suggestions, or recommendations for author, please make sure that your comment is added to the Fellowship of Ethereum Magician page before June 26. And similarly, on the EIP side, we have got one interface proposal. The number is 5792, Wallet Call API. And the last call deadline for this proposal is 26 June as well. So if people have thoughts, ideas, suggestions, please add it before the deadline. We would not want to make any changes, including typo. I mean, if possible, we would not want to make any changes on the final proposal. So please make sure, even authors, if you are moving a proposal, those are final. And talking about final, we have received 2 final proposals in this month. Number is 5521 referable NFT, and the another one is 7575 multi-asset ERC 4626 volts. So these days now we are going into extension of already existing standards. Proposal 7575 is a very good example of that. And the proposal 4626 are for vaults, and now we are trying to create it for multi-assets. It was for one asset and now it is for multi-asset. So we are building very good standards on Ethereum repository for both EIP, ERC. And on RIP side, I do not see any changes in the status from proposals. And however, we do have 2 to 3 proposals, and one proposal 7212 is also being considered for the Petra upgrade. Please follow the link EIPS Insight to get more information about the latest changes of status from one proposal to another. About PEEP and EEP, we have scheduled one PEEP and EEP for a Petra upgrade today at 1830 UTC, and it would be a talk on EIP 7549 Move Committee Index outside attestation with developer Daplion. So if people are interested in learning about the consensus side of Ethereum and specifically about this proposal, please feel free to join our talk. And that is basically a recording, and we will be sharing the edited recording version sometimes next week. If you miss, you can follow the recording later on. We do have planned a few other proposals which are being considered for Petra upgrade. So please check out the calendar. This week only, on June 21st, we have Matt Gannett joining in to talk about EIP 7685, which is General Purpose Execution Layer Request. There is this proposal 2537 pre-compiled for BLS 12 381 curve, and the talk would be by Alex Stoke on July 2nd. For RIPs, because they are new and we are making a special space for them in precompiled addresses, and there is a proposal which talks about it. The proposal number is 7587, which is reserve precompiled addresses range for RIPs. We are expecting a talk by Tim Bako on this particular proposal on July 16th. There are more talks on Pectra DevNet and things like that. So please check out the calendar and join Canada's if you have any questions, or maybe follow the recording later on and the podcast, which would be shared a week after. On grants, currently we are in active participation for Octant. If anyone here are a staker or a validator, or maybe who is listening this call later on, are a validator of GLM, you can support the Ethereum Cat Headers project for selection for the Epoch 4. Right now we are into selection. Voting is going on, and I think it will be till 21st June, midnight CET. As of now, Ethereum Cat Herders are on the list. Like, we have received 1.7%, 1.7 vote, 3.72%, which is good. We need to be under 22 projects to get a room for this Epoch 4. So if anyone is a staker and want to support us, please support Ethereum Cat Herders. I am going to share the link here for people to refer to. And we recently heard about ZK Sync grant. So anyone who has contributed to Ethereum Cat Herders repository or Ethereum Cat Herders for doing any task, and if you have not shared your wallet address with me, please do send it to me as soon as possible. My hope is that we would be sending out the final list before noon today. And make sure you are not a US resident or operating the wallet. So that's the one condition. Sorry for people living in the United States who may not be a part of this airdrop, but for many other, you are welcome to share your wallet addresses with me. On WIEP, I think we are very close to the closure of first cohort of study group for women in Ethereum protocol. I'm very happy to share that from our first cohort, there were 2 women who were selected for Ethereum protocol fellowship, and those 2 women were the 50%, like out of 4, 2 came from WIEP study group. So huge congratulations to the team and for everyone who have worked there and contributed and make this a success. We are planning to hold an event in ECC this year to maybe talk more about WIEP, about the study group that we manage, and about encouraging more women to get into Ethereum protocol development. So if you are listening about it and you know someone who may be interested being a part of it, please share more information. You can always send them my way. I'm happy to share more information. Otherwise, you can follow the team on Twitter. It's WIEP team. And on other section, Ethereum PM breakout room and other updates. Right now, we have created a bunch of breakout room folder on Ethereum PM, and that is to list all the breakout room which are happening in the ecosystem. So people be aware that if you want to learn about any particular topic, Ethereum/PM GitHub repository is a good place to find about the meetings, about the video that is recorded for the meetings, and also for the notes. And these folders might help. We are working to like add all the past notes as well. Hopefully this is updated as per the recent meetings. On developers notes, I don't have much information right now, and I don't see anyone from the notes team here as well. So we can perhaps skip it for now. And on Ethereum network upgrade, as you can find the meta thread and 7600 proposal, which is for Prague and Electra. We are currently into DevNet phase. The latest addition of a proposal is EIP 7594, which is PeerDAS. It's building on top of DNAB upgrade for now. And the aim for PeerDAS is to get into DevNet 1 in next 2 weeks. There is a proposal on SSZ as well, which is EIP 7688, change to SSZ stable container. This is also planned to be on the DevNet. We would learn more about it by the next ECDC call. And there is another talk on naming the next upgrade, the F star. As we know, on consensus side, we name all the upgrades based on star. For the Spectra, Spectra has Electra, which is E star name. So for the next upgrade, we are looking for F star name. Some discussions are going on, and if you would want to become a part of it, you can follow the Ethereum Magician link for sharing your thoughts on like which name you prefer to have. I think there is a voting also going on. Yep, things like that. Very well. So that's on the upgrade side. Anything else? Yes, we discussed making different pages for all these other protocol and application layer meetings. Those are happening around. I hope we will see it maybe in next pull request, Judge. Sorry if it is too much.
I'm sorry, am I repeating that?
Yeah, the pages that we discussed for EOF, ETH multi-call sequencing and other thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Some of them, of course, if not all.
Yeah, like they'll definitely be included this month. Maybe next call. They still need to be designed. So
Yeah, right, of course. So yes, we are gonna cover it as well. So you will have more information on these meetings right at one place, which is eatcatherders.com. So stay tuned for that. And we are hoping to have some participation in upcoming events. We talked about ECC. On ECC, I'm not sure of any ETH related event, but definitely look out for WIEP event. And in DEF CON, hopefully we'll organize one event of our own. I'm looking into anything else that needs to be discussed. I don't see Ellen on the call, so we can perhaps skip this one, the new initiative thing. And that's kind of pretty much it. One recent change that we have brought in is like adding notes. So you can always follow the agenda, and at the end of the agenda, you will find the notes for that meeting. That started from the last meeting. So yeah, even if you missed this one, you would be covered by the notes. Anything else anyone would like to add or share? Very well. I think we are making good progress. Hopefully, we'll hear more about some changes that we are expecting soon. And yes, thank you so much for being a part of Ethereum Cat Holders group. We should continue chatting on the Discord, and feel free to share your thoughts, ideas, suggestions you may have for Ethereum catalysts in future. Have a good one, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks, Pooja.